Hello, happy Thursday. I'm having a day, you guys. I'm in a funk. I can't get out of it. So I worked out. I sat in the hot tub for a while, and then I decided I'm gonna get ready. It's noon. But last night I did a scalp treatment. I washed my hair, and then I didn't blow dry it. I didn't do anything to it. I put a little bit of gel in it and kind of like scrunched it, and then for some reason I put it like in a braid, and this is it. So I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna revive this hair with just a little bit of work. So I've got my deep waver. This is from Hot Tools. I have a link to it in my Amazon store in the link. And then obviously I'm going to use our heat protectant spray. It protects up to 450 degrees. You should never have your Hot Tools that hot anyway, especially if you use MONAT, because we don't have any silicones and waxes in our hair, or on our hair if you're using MONAT, so you don't need your Hot Tools that high anyway. So I'm just kind of sectioning the top section. So you can see like this is kind of straight and frizzy, but my underneath is still pretty curly. So I'm just gonna take pretty hefty big sections, and I'm gonna use this waver. It's a deep waver. Now, if you look at the grooves, how you put it in, you can create volume if you flip it upside down, because obviously your hair is gonna go over that bump first. Since this is the underneath section, I'm just gonna have it right side up, and you just do like a couple seconds here, and then I slide it down and I kind of push it up while it's cooling to keep that shape. But I am not gonna do my very underneath section at all because it's pretty curly. It kind of has this pattern anyways. I do flip it to be upside down. So I do one section one way, flip it, and do the other section the next way. But this is just a quick way to revive your hair if you have natural curly hair and you didn't do anything to it and you just went to bed. So I'm just going through and adding these like deep waver waves to kind of blend it together. And I don't need it to look perfect. I just need it to be better than it was, because it was looking rough. So I have this set on, I think like 290, 300, because you don't need it super hot. If you're like turning your iron up super high, like chances are you've got silicones and waxes or product buildup on your hair. And so your hot tool has to heat through those to be able to get your hair to do what you want it to do. So that's why MONAT is so important, because it doesn't have any of those silicones or waxes or parabens or any of that crap in it. And it helps get that off of your hair. So the hair that you have is like just your natural hair, and you don't need that extra heat to kind of like get through that. I am doing the middle part today. I'm a millennial, so I do like a side part, but today I'm feeling the middle part. So I am gonna hit this one more time with some heat protection. This is rough. This hair was looking rough. So I'm reviving this. I have naturally curly hair. I put a little bit of gel in it, scrunched it for some reason, thought that I should put it in a braid and then go to bed, and it's not good. So instead of starting completely over, wetting my hair, doing my natural curl, or like wetting my hair and blowing it out, I'm just using this deep waver. This one is from Hot Tools. I do have it linked in my Amazon store. I like it a lot. Because it does have a heat, like you can change the heat settings on it, and you can also lock it So that way, like when you go to store it, it's a little bit more compact. I'm gonna break this section into two. Now, I'm gonna show you what I do at the front piece, the piece closest to my face. So with this particular hot tool, whenever you have it like right side up, I call this right side up. See how it's gonna bend your hair this way first. So when you get to this piece in the front, if you flip it, your hair is gonna go over that barrel first, and it's gonna give you a little lift and a little volume around your face. So there's your little insider tip. Okay, so I flipped it, you see? So it's gotta go over that bend before it dips down. So that's what's gonna create the volume. Like you see how it's got a little, ooh, so fancy. All right. So this is a lot faster than going through and like re-wetting all of my hair and trying to make it naturally curly. I still have like my natural curl underneath, so I'm just kind of hitting these sections on top that are looking a hot mess. Oh, Trey. I think you could look great with a waver, you know? Like, it could be a new look for you. Or maybe share it with Chase. Maybe he would enjoy this tutorial. But I'm going to give a shameless plug to Chase and Trees. You know, they got a new album out on all platforms. If you like a little hip hop, pretty good. Kylie made the music video for it. You might not want to listen with little ears, but my girls are into it, so, you know. Okay, I'm getting close to the end here. And then once I get done, because my ends are a little frazzled because I didn't treat them with anything. Again, flip it upside down so you get that volume. See from this side, you're getting the volume around your face. And this is it, you guys. It took me like, I don't know how long. I let it cool for a second. I'm gonna grab some dry texture spray. I like this because it's lightweight. It adds a little bit of grit, so it can like dirty your hair up a little bit, adds volume. It's like legit my favorite. Like, just look at this side compared to this side. Like, already so much better. I live for dry texture spray, especially for brides, wedding parties. Heck yes. If you have like super fine, thin hair, like this really just helps add that texture that you need for your style to hold better. So much better. And then I'm gonna just take a couple drops of rejuveniqe, rub my hands together, and scrunch it through. This is gonna help tame any like frizz or flyaways or dry looking ends, because I do desperately need a haircut. It's been since September, maybe. I don't know. It needs a haircut, but that's it. So I really only did this deep waver, hair in my eyeball, on the top half of my head. I have super thick hair, so I split my head basically in 3 sections. I did here, I did the top section, and here. But as you can see, like this is all just like my natural curl underneath. So as long as you got some natural curl, you can just wave the top few layers and boom. Hit it with some hairspray. And now I get to pick the girls up from school in a little bit. Pick up our grocery order. I do feel better. I've been in a funk today, so this kind of helps. So, hot tools, deep waver. I like that you can lock it. So that way, when you store it in your cabinet, it doesn't pop open. But hope you liked that quick little tip. Have a great day. See ya.